Cleveland. All three of my TTMs today come from former Cleveland baseball players. But before we get to the TTMs, we're going to take a look at the Brandon Wins TTM Challenge standings. Brandon is still leading the way with 8 TTMs, and Eddie's Cardboard Chaos added one last week, and I believe that was the only one who added a TTM to this challenge. So now it's on to my Cleveland TTMs, and we're going to have a little fun today. We're going to do some story time, and the first one is Mike the Car Dude. Did you know that Mike the Car Dude was originally a musician before he moved to upstate New York? He wrote such great songs as Ohio by the Black Keys, Burn On by Randy Newman, and he also wrote Cleveland Rocks. And he also had a hand in Ohio, Come Back to Texas by Bowling for Soup. All songs that he had written. And he was actually supposed to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but unfortunately, some strings were pulled and he wasn't able to be inducted. And like I said, he moved to upstate New York and decided to live on a farm and raise some birds. But Mike, please get back to writing your songs. My next Clevelander, of course, is Hossa Cards. Hoss, a great Clevelander, a big Browns fan. He actually did an internship with the Cleveland Browns in 1999. And he was assistant to the assistant general manager, and they had him in draft meetings. And the upper echelon of the Browns front office at the time, they said, we really need to draft Tim Couch. Tim Couch, great quarterback. Haas said, no way, we do not need to draft Tim Couch. But they wouldn't listen to, of course, an unpaid intern working for hot dogs on game day. Haas actually wanted the Browns to draft Donovan McNabb, but again, the front office just said no, and years later, they all wrote an apology letter and said, yeah, you're right, we should have drafted McNabb over Tim Couch. But what does an intern know, right? And of course, we can't forget Reindeer Studios. Reindeer Studios actually was left over like $1 million or something like that from a great grandma or great grandpa. I don't know for sure, but he took that $1 million, and some friends of his were starting up a restaurant in the Cleveland area called Melt, and they wanted him to invest in Melt, but Scott said, I just don't see a business in gourmet grilled cheeses. It's such a simple sandwich. Why would I want to invest in that? So instead, he decided to go to college and enroll in Case Western Reserve University and spent all that inheritance at Case Western and came back with the fancy art degree. And as we know, I mean, that he used that fancy degree from Case Western Reserve and started a YouTube channel. And now he took that $1 million and he's now like a gazillionaire, and I've heard that they're making a statue of him in the big park in Stowe, Ohio. The unveiling is going to happen here in a couple of years. They even got a detail. I've seen the drawings. The details of that beard is amazing. So, all right, that is all I have for today. Thanks for playing, guys. See you later.